What is going on with the Disneyland Forward project? I got a great question from a subscriber. We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive right into it right now. Welcome aboard, everyone, to another episode of Orange Grove 55. So in this episode, we're going to talk about the Disneyland Forward project. It's been a few months since the announcement back in March. Are there any updates? And I got a great question, actually, in regards to that from a subscriber. So I'm going to read you his question, and we're going to dive right in. And I want to give you a little spoiler alert right now. No, there are no updates. But we're still going to talk about it. All right, here we go. So Albert Pola writes, what is the current status of Disneyland Forward? How are negotiations going between the city of Anaheim and Disney right now? And when will the city council make an ultimate decision on the project? Well, Albert, thank you so much, brother. I do appreciate this question. So to answer actually your last question, when will the city make an ultimate decision? From what I've heard, it takes about 18 months. So the official announcement was in March of this year, of 2021. So 18 months brings us to I think the fall of 2022. So pretty much around this time next year, we will probably know. Okay, so another year, we will probably know. Now, keep in mind, D23 Expo is next summer. So depending on when that city council decision lands, we might even hear something at the D23 Expo. Now, I'm not holding my breath in regards to the Expo because time and time again, the D23 Expo has been the Walt Disney World show. Anaheim, for some reason, doesn't get a lot of big announcements at the expo unless it's tied to something that Orlando is also getting. I don't know why, but that's typically historically how it works. But we'll see. We might get some sort of Disneyland Forward announcement at the expo. I hope we do. But even if we don't, it looks like around a year from now, we will have a definitive answer as to how the city council, where they fell in regards to this decision. Now, you also asked me, how are the negotiations going between the city of Anaheim and Disney? And look, a lot of people call me a shill because I'm pretty positive about Disney. And look, I don't get too worked up over things. But hey, even if you think I'm a shill, I'm not that connected, man. I don't have the answer to that. I really don't. I mean, I really. Unless it's in the news, I don't know. I don't know how the negotiations are going. But I will say this. The Pandy has changed the game for Disney and the city of Anaheim. When the Pandy shut down Anaheim for a year plus, the mayor of Anaheim, the city of Anaheim, were all but begging Governor Newsom to give us the theme park guidelines to reopen the parks. Anaheim was struggling. Their restaurant business, the hotel industry, all of it. Disneyland Resort is like the lifeblood of the area, and it really does feed the economy. And I think that was a real eye-opener for the city of Anaheim. And I think that because of that, I do believe that the city of Anaheim is going to work really closely with Disney and try to get this approved and try to give Disney what they want. I think they've realized now in the past year plus after these lockdowns that Disney is vital to the local economy. And they really are. They really, really, really are. So I think we're going to see at the end of the day, look, is Disney going to get everything they want? No, of course not. That's what negotiations are for. It's going to be a push and pull kind of situation. But I do think at the end of the day, Disney will get the overall, right, of what they're asking for, which is the rezoning of these resort areas so they can do what they want, so they can have the flexibility to really go in there and add a theme park, add shopping, add hotels, add, resorts, whatever they want to do. Now, I also do want to say this. A lot of people are real married to the concept art on the Disneyland Forward website. They're married to it. I've gotten a lot of comments on my channel about the shopping and hotel area on the Toy Story parking lot. Okay. And people telling me, oh, well, Orange Grove, there's no way they're going to build a third park in that Toy Story parking lot because the website shows concept art of a resort and hotel and shopping district. You guys, this is a negotiation tactic from Disney towards the city of Anaheim. They're trying to rezone these areas to have more flexibility. The Toy Story lot, believe it or not, is already zoned to be a theme park. That's why Disney bought that huge parcel of land. It's like 75, 80 acres. Okay, the reason why the concept art is trying to sell the idea of shopping and a hotel and a resort is because they're trying to get the zoning for that as well. It's all about flexibility. That's it. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to put my money on something, I'm going to put my money on the fact that 75, 80 acres at a resort, that acreage is really limited. That 80 acres is probably going to be saved for a third theme park. I find it really hard to believe Disney, the company who's pulling out of brick and mortar retail with the Disney stores, shutting down the Disney stores, pulling out of brick and mortar completely, is going to pretty much waste 80 acres on more brick and mortar. I find that hard to believe. It's all about just getting the flexibility and the possibility of doing whatever they want with it in the future. But at the end of the day, I really do believe that Toy Story lot will become a third theme park. The rest of it, in terms of the theme park expansions of Disneyland and California Adventure into like the areas across the street with, Disneyland Hotel and the Paradise Pier. Yeah, that probably will become more like mixed use, I think, theme park shopping, all that good stuff. The Toy Story lot, there's no way they're going to blow 80 acres on shopping, on brick and mortar shopping. There's no way. I don't care what the website says. And the website even says this is a very general what if, what could be kind of thing. These are not blueprints. These are not official concept art. This is just kind of giving an overall idea. Okay, so just keep that in mind. A lot of people don't realize that. They look at the concept art and they take it at face value. Oh, we're getting Neverland in DCA. Yep, we're getting Neverland. The concept art shows it. No, no. This is just to give an overall idea of what's possible. So that's pretty much what the situation is with that. So, and I also do want to say too, and I've said this many times in many videos, but the Toy Story lot is almost the exact same acreage. And I do have the receipts from Google. Okay, I do have the receipts. If anyone wants them, I can give them to you. The Toy Story lot is almost the exact same acreage as California Adventure. So it is big enough for a third park, despite what a lot of people say online and on YouTube about how it's not big enough. It's absolutely big enough if they want to build a third park. So that whole nonsense is complete BS. They can build a third park there if they want to. But yeah, as of right now, there's no updates. But I do think, Albert, I really do think that it will happen. I do think the city of Anaheim and Disney, I think since the Pandy are working closer together, and I think it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. We're just going to have to wait for that official announcement. Now, I do want to also share something with you guys. This right here. This is DisneylandForward.com. Okay, now Disneyland Resort has given us the opportunity, and I've already done this, to email them and ask them questions and give your input in regards to Disneyland Forward. Now, look, we're all huge Disneyland fans. I think everyone who watches this channel is on board with more Disneyland, right? We want more Disneyland. We want more theme parks. We want more expansions. Let Disney know. Email them. Email them. Let Disney know that you want these expansions, right? Let them know that the public is on board with this. And not only letting Disney know, but this is letting the city of Anaheim know that you're on board for more theme park. Okay. So I'm going to link this down below. And I highly suggest that you guys go into DisneylandForward.com, the link I'm going to put down below, and let Disney know, and ultimately the city of Anaheim know, that you want an expansion of the resort. Because you know what? We're all Disney fans here. We all want more Disney, right? Right? So let them know. Email them. Let them know what you want to see. Hey, if you want to see Westcott Center, let Disney know. Hey, I want Westcott Center. Give them details. I mean, look, this is but be constructive, okay? Be constructive, be polite, be courteous, always. But email them and voice your view and let Disney know what you want. Because that's the best way that we're going to get what we want, is to let them know what we want, right? As fans, that's the best thing we can do. So I'm going to link it down below. But look, this is great. They're opening up the lines of communication. So, hey, you know what? It's awesome. So do it. If you can, email them. Let them know what you think. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.